Okay, Mr. T here. This is Math 2, Section 12.1. We're going over circumference, arc length, area, and sectors in circles. So you can see I've already done numbers 1 and 2 and 4 for you. You can check the answers as we go and to see how accurate you were in your answer here. But let's go ahead and do number 3. So in numbers 1 through 4, we're finding the area and we're finding the circumference. And notice it says, or the area and the perimeter. Be aware that circumference is a lot like perimeter. Perimeter, as most people easily recognize, that's a distance around a shape. Circumference is the same thing, but circumference is distance around a circle. Okay, so in number 3, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to find the area first. So to find the area, we use the formula. You take the number pi, and then you multiply it by the radius squared. You can see from the picture right here, we've got a radius. Okay, a radius is always a line segment that goes from the center of the circle to another point on the circle. So in this case, the radius would be 2.9. So to find the area, we would take the number pi, and then we would multiply it by 2.9 to the second power. Okay, so once you get to this point, when we have this, all we're doing is we're just plugging in the formula into your calculator. Okay, you have to do the exponent first. So 2.9 to the second power is 8.41. So if you wanted to, you could literally say the answer is 8.41. That's 2.9 to the second power. And then you could say times pi. All right, that would be a perfectly acceptable answer for the area of this circle. Now, some people don't like that. It freaks them out. They see that pi symbol there. They go, oh my gosh, I can't have an answer with a symbol in it. And you can, but some people multiply it out. So if you multiply it out, you would take 8.41, and then you would multiply it out by pi, and we use 3.14 for pi, even though that isn't pi. And we could say the answer is 26 and we're going to round to the hundred spot. So we're going to say 26.41. Okay, so either one of these answers would be okay. All right, 8.4 pi or 26.41 for the area. Now, the other thing is now we're going to find the circumference of the circle. So remember, area is how much space is inside the shape. So we're saying there's 26.41 square feet inside the shape. And now the circumference is how far it is around the entire circle. Okay, so to find circumference, what we do is we take the diameter and then we multiply it by the number pi. All right, well, if you notice in number 3, we know that the radius is 2.9. So that means the diameter is always twice of a radius. So 2.9 times 2 is 5.8. So you can see that the diameter is going to be 5.8. Okay, 5.8 for the diameter. So to find the circumference, you're going to take 5.8, which is the diameter, and then you're going to multiply it by pi. Alrighty, now if you want to write your answer as 5.8 pi, that actually is a perfectly acceptable answer. Okay, as a matter of fact, that's the exact answer, or you could multiply it out using 5.8 for the diameter, and then you could multiply it by pi, and you could use 3.14 for pi. So you could get 18.21. Okay. Okay, sorry about the interruption, which the announcement's there. So that would be number 3. Okay, so now we're going to go down to number 6 and 7 and 8. And in these problems, we're going to find the arc length. Okay, remember, arc length is a portion of the circumference. And in order to find the arc length, we take the diameter of the circle, we multiply it by pi, then we multiply it by the fraction x over 360, where x is going to be the degree measure of the arc. So what I do in this problem is that first thing that I want to do is I want to find the diameter. So if you notice, it says if n to r is equal to 8 feet. So that is 8.
Just haven't been done?